This counseling center that we are building for Treasure Coast Hospice is not just for the person that says, if I need hospice services. It's not the if, it's when is hospice going to affect me or an extended part of my family. And you think of counseling in the many, many different aspects of counseling that people are now on a daily basis knocking on the door to ask for our services.
At that moment, I knew my mom was no longer with us. A few minutes later, within a half an hour, the bereavement counselor was there. She treated me as though I was her friend. That interaction with the bereavement counselor kept me intact. It kept me from just exploding with sad emotions. I realized then that in addition to my family, I had another family, which was Treasure Coast Hospice.
Bereavement is not something you fix. Grief is not something you fix. It's just something you have to do. It's something you have to go through. And at Hospice, at Treasure Coast Hospice, they understood that. And they were there to say, it's okay that you feel this way, that's normal, or to just sit there and listen.
We have a really very close working relationship with the school systems that they allow us to come in and see the kids because the kids are there most of the day. And we go in the schools and we see them there on an individual basis as well as a group.
When you have a high school with 2,300 students and 4 counselors and all they have to do, there is no way they can provide that in-depth counseling that Treasure Coast Hospice does. And it's an excellent resource for them to tap into.
She covered everything. Miss Jennifer from Treasure Coast Hospice, it was like she covered mostly everything I can think of, from schoolwork to just having fun to letting go, expressing yourself, being you.
Camp Good Grief blew me away. It was phenomenal. And people don't realize this camp is out there for these children who've lost their loved ones. When the kids get there all together and they all have the same hurt and they can connect. And my son came back a better man for it. Treasure Coast Hospice is still involved in my son's life, even 2 years after my wife passed away. And it's priceless. It really is, it's priceless.
I really have a special place for kids, and I love to work with kids. So to see the kids come in with some of the most horrific details, the different experiences that they've had, and work with them and see a change and see that the kids are okay. To know I had a little bit to do with that is why I love what I do.